welcome back to Unique Whimsy. Today we are going to make these pretty. Here's just a cutout from a Cheerios box. And they are going to be adhered to the page, so I'm not worried about the back side. And I have some cracked pistachio oxide ink. I don't think that's the correct. I'll just change it. There we go. And I'm going to ink around the edge. I was getting a little tired of the vintage photo, so we're doing something a little bit different here. Like that. I saw somebody do that once. They breathe on the sponge dauber and it reacts really well with the oxide. Sorry about the weird noise, but it does really work if you ever try it. You'll thank me later. That. Did have some caffeine this morning, a little black tea, so I am working on a lot of projects in addition to trying to organize. I am going to be selling some kits on my channel. Christmas, Halloween, and fall kits. They're going to have fabric and paper and probably some embellishments. So there we go. Now I'm going to take this stamp here. I know I had another one and it disappeared, but we're going to work with this one because I don't know where it is. And we are going to ink it up with some archival ink. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I have. And messy, messy, messy stamp all over these. Not too concerned where things are turning out. We're just giving it kind of a nice background. And then we are going to grab, let's maybe clean this off a little bit. Got a little gesso in there, but that's okay. We are going to grab some Fun Fur right back. Let's see. I'd like it to be really fuzzy. Because then it will look really nice wrapped around the middle. Okay, so we have some purple Fun Fur, eyelash trim, whatever, and just go around here. And this can be, if you're not gluing it down, a great way to give your friend some of your trims. And that's nice. But if you are gluing it down, it can be, I think if I glue this down on the page, which is what I was thinking to do, I would glue it here and here so that if she wanted to pull it out from the middle, she still could. Because I think it's fun to go through your book and, you know, use the details. You know, if you have another project that it's perfect on, go ahead and use those. If you love the way it looks on the page, then leave it there. Be inspired. But certainly I don't want her to have to rip it off the page if she wants to use this purple trim. That. I want her to still be able to see the dress form, so I don't want to wrap it too much. Yeah. So you guys got that. Well, it's getting caught. Okay. So that's the finished product. And if you wanted, you could punch a hole at the top and make it into like a tag. But I'm gonna leave it like that. And then the next fun thing we're working on are these bags. They're not all the way dry, but I just want to go for it. So I'm going to take my vintage photo and the stencil and just start laying down some color here. Sorry, I'm out of frame. So this camera just keeps moving on its own. And then get it a little bit more wet. We're starting to see a little bit of detail from the stencil. Yeah, it's nice. Like that. There we go. And then I'm going to ink the stamp up. And it's kind of fun if you use the same stamp on different projects to go inside your book, because then like it won't be terribly random. It'll be random in a good way, but not like chaotic. Okay. I think that looks good. I can even get it on the top here. Right there. And so, two bags like that. Just wipe this off a little bit. And we can even ink around the edges a little bit. It's my dirty rag. Like that. Grunge up this bag. Okay. Then we have a few more. Use a little bit of this pistachio. I love when art supplies are named after food. It's just really fun. Put some wild color back into it, like that. And then take this archival ink. Put a little of, I don't know what this would be called. Maybe it's just a flower stamp, but I like it. And do that. Stamping, stamping, stamping. Stamping must be one of the most easiest and rewarding techniques in crafting. I mean, I know how hard it can be to get the perfect print from a stamp, and there's a technique there. This is my favorite stamp. I love butterflies. I have a collection of butterfly stamps, but this is the one I use the most. As you can tell, it's very messy, but I even think I bought an extra one so that I wouldn't mind really using this one. And I love making the butterfly go like off the page a little bit, so we'll do that over here. And there we have it. So it looks like a completely different bag than how it started out, which is super cool in my opinion. You can take something from the Dollar Tree that maybe isn't that exciting to you, and we have this one too. I'm just going to use that. just to give it a little messy eye. I spilled some black ink on the project look. And yeah, so you can take something from the Dollar Tree and make it unique and vintagey, and it doesn't have to stay boring and like everybody else has the exact same thing. So these are the projects that we created today. These bags, and oops, it's caught on some lace. There we go. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and tune in. There will be more projects every day, or hopefully every day, to fill up the junk journal, the Flowish journal I'm making for Jamie. So thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.